What's going on, guys? Today's topic is my Facebook group has been disabled. This is a crazy popular topic right now because Facebook is kind of disabling a lot of different Facebook groups, and maybe this has happened to yours. By the way, guys, if you like this Q&A content where I kind of help you, please give this video a like and please subscribe. I have a goal to hit 1,000 subscribers so that I can maybe monetize this channel and kind of just like continue to help you guys. So if you're wondering a little bit about me, I'm a digital marketing specialist. I have been for a hot second, and today I'm going to help you answer this question. And let's just jump right into it. My Facebook group has been disabled. Okay, so here's the first thing. Get on Facebook. As you can see here on the right-hand screen, I am on my Facebook. And what you're going to want to do is jump to your Facebook group. I have a bunch of different Facebook groups. As you can tell in the background, you may see a bunch of fish tanks. I'm really big in the fish tank hobby. That sounds kind of weird. So I'm going to find a group called Betta Fish Keepers. And what we're looking at here, guys, when it comes to your Facebook group in particular, what we want to do is get in the back end of the Facebook group, the admin section. So here's the group. And in the top right-hand corner, there's going to be like an administrator button. And usually what happens when your group has been disabled is something is going on, like too many things were flagged in your Facebook group. Somebody has reported it, or there just seems to be an issue with something posted in the group, if that makes any sense. So what we're going to want to do here is go to, let's see here, moderation alerts. Oh, reported. That's also a big deal. Usually there's going to be like a giant alert in here. I'm trying to see here. Group support, education center, admin assistant. Okay, the admin assistant is a new section, by the way. I have other videos on that as well. Activity log. Oh, group quality. It's at the very bottom. This is going to be the section that you want to look at. I'm showing you the phone, but there's a screenshot of my phone live right next to here, so I don't know why. So in this section right here, it's going to say admin violations. That is a pretty big deal if you have some admins that have violations, or Facebook is usually going to alert you and tell you that something is wrong with your group. And I'm going to tell you this on the down low. Here, let me switch screens here. We're going to remove my phone and actually get on the desktop because I'm going to show you what it looks like on the desktop as well, because some of you may or may not be on your mobile device. And if I'm being honest, if you're trying to figure this stuff out on your mobile device, it's a lot harder than if you just get on onto a browser and kind of like a desktop. So let's go back to one of our groups again. Another one of mine is Goldfish Keepers. And what happens here, guys, is if I'm being completely honest, I have lost a couple groups just because Facebook has been like just cutting back on, like, they are really trying to cut back on groups. I don't know what the heck is going on. And if they find like any type of spam, any of your admins acting suspicious in their activity, they're just gonna just like delete your group. And like what happens is, God, this internet's just bogging down. Is it choppy on your end? I just restarted it, so maybe that's why. All right, so what you're gonna want to do is get into the admin section. Admin section. But like I was saying, what Facebook is doing is they're kind of cutting back on a lot of these groups. And if they find out that you're doing something that they're not really liking, they may put the Pikash on your group, or however you want to say it. It just may or may not be over with. So because I've lost maybe like 5 groups. All right, so if you go on the left-hand screen over here, what happens is moderation alerts, member report, group quality. There's even something in here for us to look at. So click on that and then wait 2 hours for it to load. God, why is this in the screen? Get out of here. Okay, so member violations. This is what happens. And, obviously you're going to have a different thing in here in your group quality section. Facebook is going to alert you and make you very aware that something is wrong with your Facebook group. And a lot of times when you go to your Facebook group's homepage, you will see something in the top section that's going to say your group is under review. Please visit your quality section to, fulfill these next steps, because what's happening is you need to work with Facebook on the back end of this and figure out what is wrong with your group. And if I'm being completely honest, I went back and forth with Facebook for a couple of things on my groups, and they didn't do anything. Even though we fixed it, they still just put the kibosh on our group. So here is our violation history. Scott's comment goes against our community standards on suicide and self-injury. Manage member. A lot of times what you want to do is just like block the person, delete recent activity, block his profiles. Yes. And a lot of times, if your Facebook group has been disabled, something like this has happened, and Facebook is just kind of like putting your group in the review status so that they know that what they're trying to do is like act super serious and get you to think that like they are not playing games. So as we can see here, manage member. But yeah, I'm getting a message, posted my fish and shit. Gosh, doesn't she know that I'm doing a live stream right now? I'm kidding. But yeah, I'm super big in the fish tank niche. So it's just like, this is kind of like what I do in digital marketing. I'm super geeky with this stuff. So hopefully that helps you when trying to figure out, if this is what's going on with your group. It's been disabled. What they actually call it is under review. In Facebook terms, your group is under review until you fix the problems. And a lot of times I fix the issues and my group was still not returned. And what happens is if you don't get your group out of review within 30 days, a lot of times they just hit the delete button and your group is gone. So if I were to give you an advice, act quickly and act appropriately on fixing the group quality stuff, because it's a huge deal. So without further ado, guys, if you guys have any comments, hit up the live comment section, or else comment on this video, the watch back, because I try to comment on all the other stuff. I'm trying to think if your group was disabled. A lot of people have the issue that they just can't find their own group, and that kind of sucks sometimes. I think like if you're getting into Facebook, the homepage and stuff, what you want to do is sometimes if you use the search function and you're just like looking for your group, sometimes your own group doesn't come up. Like let's see here, Fish Aquarium Geeks is another one of my Facebook groups. Aquarium Geeks. But sometimes your Facebook group doesn't show up, and it kind of freaks a lot of people out. And they're like, "Oh my God, my group's disabled," or it's disappeared, but that's not the case. And what helps is to kind of like go into the settings section where you can go to like this button here, and you can actually click on a groups button and then go and manually find it. And you have to know that, you see, here's a groups button, groups. And a lot of times there's a section that says your groups, and then you can find your groups in there, because sometimes when you search it in the search bar, it doesn't come up for yourself, which is really odd. See right here, groups you manage, it's in the left-hand corner. I understand that if you aren't on desktop, things are a little different. Here, let me get on the... Actually, you know what, guys? Hit up the comment section. This about does it for this video. I think I pretty much answered it. Hit up your group quality tab if you think your group has been disabled for particular reasons. I'm waving my hands because I'm crazy. All right, guys, give this video a like, please. For the love of me helping you guys, hit up the comment section, and I'll do a video on maybe your next question. So, all right, guys, without further ado,